Oh man, as soon as I hit start, I feel like I got a burp. Oh, this isn't good. This is a horrible start to a
These live streams would not be possible without the support of our patrons. To support future broadcasts, visit patreon.com/howdyfolks. Link in the description.
Howdy there, folks. How are y'all doing? My name is Rees. I don't know why I'm acting so coy. I literally just said in the countdown that I need to burp. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. But welcome to our countdown, heading towards Thanksgiving live streams is what this is. We are heading there. Hey, James, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? So every day we come up with something we are thankful for. Today, I wanna be thankful. We're going out there. We've had a couple of really serious days. We've been thankful for veterans, because it was, in fact, Veterans Day. We've been thankful to my brother, because I love him dearly, and I love having him around. Today, I want to be thankful to caffeine for helping me get up at 5 o'clock, even though it took me an hour and 25 minutes to start this stream. Thank you, caffeine. You're great. I've got more caffeine in this bottle. We're not going to talk about this bottle. Oh, I had an idea of something I might want to try. I'm thinking of offsetting the camera to one of the sides so that this side, you see this side has like a hard edge anyway. So if we just move the camera over here, you'll at least be able to see me flail this arm around without it going off. It's a thing that I'm thinking about. Can't say it's going to happen. We'll see. Alright, we'll see. Hello, Jordan, and hello, Night Shadow. How are you? Now, last time when we were here, did we make Swiftwolf Rending Gale? I think that was time before last. I'm thankful for the internet. That's a good one, James. That's a really good one. My sound is all turned up real loud. I was playing some Assassin's Creed Origins not that long ago. What's happening over here? You're still operating, correctly? Yeah, you're still operating. So this thing is operating at perfect efficiency, apparently. Right as it gets to 1, it'll drop in another batch. Perfect efficiency, my friend. Perfect efficiency. If we take a look inside of this chest, maybe not quite perfect efficiency, but oh gosh, I figured out why the sound sounds weird. I've got the TV audio on. Oh, there we go. I fixed it, everybody. For those of you who don't know, I got a low latency TV that I use to do all my recordings because it's nice and big and fills my vision and keeps me from getting distracted by things like my phone and whatnot. I want to tell you that you went by Cub for years. Michelle, what are you going on about? Michelle's always here to, like, troll us in the chat with some nonsense. So we've got that going for us, and, yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way this has all turned out. We got, like, 50 red matter. Won't be long before we're able to build red matter armor. However, we've talked about this. I want to build quantum armor. That's not how you spell quantum armor. I want to build quantum armor and have it for at least a day before we just go straight to red matter. Because, I don't know, I feel like there's something missing if you don't use quantum armor. And besides that, we also have to build dark matter armor. I don't want this to become a series about building armor. I think that could probably get old pretty quickly. But yeah. Hey, Evil, how are you? I want to throw out there that we have now achieved more in the last 13 days of live streaming than I think we did in the first 13 episodes of this series. Now, we don't have as much stuff. We don't have the cool base or anything. But by skipping directly toward EMC generation, we've put ourselves way ahead of the game here. I think we're going to have some pretty cool stuff heading into the final days of this live stream. So, quantum armor. Let's do it. Let's get her done. For this, we're going to need to build a lot of stuff. Ugh. Actually, I don't really want to do it. What's the point? We can just build better armor. Why go through the effort of building the quantum armor? We can just go straight to the dark matter. We can just go to dark matter, and then we can do like red matter stuff here. Wait, what is this? Infernal armor. What is infernal armor? Well, Defoe infernal, eh? You say? That's the only piece I can find. Right there is the infernal. It requires a full Klein Star Omega, a body stone, and a Vulcanite amulet. What is this? Where's the rest of it? Is there more? What? Okay, so it equals gem armor. But Evil, where's the rest of it? And how does one go about creating this magical substance that's going to give us all this power? I have no idea. I don't even know where to start on a project like this. I guess we won't. It looks like in order to get this, we have to get dark matter armor anyway. Can we just go to dark matter? I think we can all, let's all look around here. Anybody, are we all good? We're all good. Everyone here agrees. We're going to go to dark matter. Quantum armor's fine. Alright, nano suit armor is fine. You got to recharge it, though. That's a bit of a pain. Let's grab all of this. I'm sad that it doesn't give you, like, a stack amount. But I guess we're about to find out how much EMC is in all of this. 23 million EMC? Holy Shrek! Give me the dark matter! Give me all of it! Okay, well, we got like 3 stacks of it, so it's not really not really worth all that much. But we can now make the dark matter armor out of it. And that'll give us the dark matter helmet. Dark helmet, if you've ever seen Star... What is it called? Spaceballs, I think it is? Yeah. I've never actually seen the film, but I'm aware of it. I know that it exists. I know some of the gags. We've got the armor, everyone. We've done good. Let's get rid of all this stuff now. This is too much. This is too much to handle. Too hot. Oh, Shrek, come back here, you. I don't think it's got a... How much is in there? I don't even know how much was in there. Well, now all that's in there. Ah, good. The Abyss Helmet, the Infernal Armor, the Gravity Greaves, and the Hurricane Boots. Thank you, Evil. We're going to look those up later, because I don't think we'll be able to build them today. They looked rather expensive. And we've got a mere 27 million EMC. Oh, well, not even that much anymore. Can we build something to store the nano suit in? Oh, wow. Look at this. Oh, yeah. I'm feeling the power. That's nice. And combined with our Quantum Saber? Maybe not. Maybe we should go ahead and build the sword as well. There's got to be a dark matter sword. Let's see. Dark matter. Dark matter. There is, of course, a dark matter. There's a whole just selection of tools here. The dark matter hammer, of course, if you'd like to smash things in 3x3 grids. Which, when we're done with this live stream, you folks will be able to watch in the... Whoa! When did you get all the dark matter? Phoenix, where have you been, mate? Where have you been? Haven't you been watching since the very beginning of the stream? Come on, man. All I expect... it's just... you guys gotta watch everything that I do. That's all that I ask for. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, Endozoso, you have to go to school. School's good. Go to school. Don't die. You know, dying is not good. In any case, Phoenix, we got it from the cool contraption of their generating all of our EMC. Look at that. It's already generated like another red matter. So good. So good. Alright. Now, we have got to decide what we're going to build over here. Do we need all of these tools? Is that what we should build? Should we just go straight for... Go for broke, as the kids say? I say we do. I say we go completely, like, full dark matter on this place and just build all of the things. So give me more dark matter. And also, what are the sticks made out of on these? Diamonds. Okay. Give me the diamonds. So we got a stack of dark matter and a stack of diamonds. This is so good. Oh, man. I normally poo-poo on people when they're like, do the cheats. But today, playing along. So we're going to get our pickaxe. Going to get our hoe. Going to get our shovel. Going to get our axe. What else is there? A sword? What? Huh? Sword. I don't know if we're going to carry all these around with us. Probably not. Shears? Should we get shears? Try not. Am I right? What the heck? There we go. Axe, shovel, hoe. Do we have the shovel? Sword, axe, shears. Hammer? Let's build the hammer as well. Hammer's actually kind of cheap. It's 3 diamonds and 2 dark matter. Boom. Alright, so we've now decked ourselves out with all the best gear. We'll just leave this diamond and dark matter in there. It's not like we're going to need it for anything. We should probably get the tools out, though, now that I think about it. Thank you. And I guess that means that we are done with these archaic electronic devices. Well, not that one. We'll need the electric wrench later. But for right now, we've pretty much got all we could ever need, and could ever possibly use right here at our disposal. Again, I probably will not carry all of these around with me at all times. Oh! What have I done? Interesting. Why is it making that sound? Dun 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 dun. So is this M? Oh my gosh. My gosh, Michelle, stop it, Michelle. All right, here we go. Look, I'm taking a zero tolerance policy now. All right, if you're going to continue, I'm going to have to put you in a timeout. If you continue this nonsense, I will ban you. All right, zero tolerance policy now. You're lucky Lucas Kitts isn't here. Lucas Kitts is fast in the draw with this sort of stuff. The shovel. Press V and then press that key. That will make nearby dirt and grass into path blocks. Let's do that then. V and right click. Oh, I see. V charges up. Look at that. So we can just clear off swaths of land. Oh, lovely. Absolutely lovely. The Smoke Kid 98. Hey, I've been a fan for a long time. I just wanted to say thanks for many amazing videos. Hey, well, thank you, the Smoke Kid 98. Also, were you born in 98? just a guess. Thank you for the kind comment and for tuning in to welcome to rain. That's what this is. So is it Shift V charges us down? What? All right, if V charges us up, how do we? That's how we charge down. Crouch. Let's take a nap, and maybe when the sun rises, it won't be dark and depressing outside. That's the plan, at least. That's what we're hoping for. I left the shovel on the bench? Oh, you're correct, I did. You're absolutely correct. There it is. Cool. Well, I don't... Tell you what, I don't think we need this or this anytime in the near future. Do we have any sort of frames that we can store things in? Right, I think we've looked this up before. What about, like, an armor stand? No. Display? No. Okay, see, I wanted to put all the nano stuff on display. You know, because we've done this, like, great thing, and now it's in the past, it's behind us. We're putting our past in our behinds and moving forward. But apparently we can't do that. That's fine. How are we doing up here? Are we still producing a lot? We're still producing a lot of lava cells. Should we slow this down? Is this, like, a problem? Should we be worried about this? Maybe we shouldn't be. Oh, you know what we could do? There is something like that. We could build a crystal chest. If we built a crystal chest, at least you could look inside of it and, like, see the contents, and it only causes a bit of lag. In fact, we can't even build it. The recipe's not there. Maybe if we just build a diamond chest and then work our way... None of these have a recipe. Why do none of these have a recipe? At least not a clickable recipe. Well, I'll tell you what. I know how to get past that, my friends. I know exactly how to get past that. Gonna drag this window over here. We're gonna look up the recipe for a diamond chest. Tekkit Classic. Let's be specific here. Alright, the diamond chest is an upgrade from the gold chest, both of which are added by the blah blah blah. It has 4 more slots than the alchemical chest. Woo! It's also, like, significantly more expensive, though, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, and I might very well be. Alright, looks like we just need a gold chest. And we need to surround it. Oh, or we can upgrade directly from an iron chest to a diamond chest. Oh, here we go. Crystal chest. That's what we're looking for, though, not a diamond chest. Can we upgrade directly from iron to... No, we can't. Looks like we have to go to diamond. Okay, in that case, let's get ourselves a chest. We should have one in here. That's one of the stranger sentences I've said today. Let's go get a chest. It sounds like one of those young girls who has, like, an issue where she's, like, she's really self-conscious about her body because, I don't know, maybe she's not, like, developing at the same rate as all of her friends, and she's like, I'm gonna go get a chest, but then she pays, like, a lot of money for this creepy dude at the mall, and then it turns out kind of weird, and it's just one of those stories that you hear about on the news, and she's like, I didn't expect it to happen to me, and, yeah, I don't know where this story's going. I don't know. Alright, 8 of these should do it, I think. If we take the chest, we're moving right along here. We're going to take this inferior chest, surround it with iron, and it'll become a better chest. And that's how you make better chests, my friends. And then we need to add glass and diamonds. Diamonds should be pretty simple. Should be one of the top options here. Yeah. Glass, probably not going to be an option at all, but we can get some out of here. Perfect. So, iron chest, 3 diamonds as the base. Yep, and then we surround it with a bit of glass. That'll give us a diamond chest. No? Okay, well, that's not working. That is, I'm doing pretty well. Thanks for asking, James. Burn the world. Set it on fire. Yeah, that sounds like a Phoenix thing to do, doesn't it? Well, guys, despite the fact that there is a recipe right here telling me that I can, in fact, do this recipe, it isn't working. It is regular glass. It is... Oh! Shrek me. That's a silver chest, guys. Ah! Do you do memes? I don't make memes, but I do partake in the majesty that is memes. Well, how do I make a silver chest? Can I start with an iron chest? Iron chest, 4 pieces of silver and 4 glass. Okay, that's not too bad. We got to get some silver, though. I think we probably got some. I reckon there's got to be a piece of silver in here. There's not a piece of silver in here. Alright, that's an issue, but it's one we'll overcome. We'll just grab a bit of tin, and we'll click here and hope for the best. So if I put tin right here, give me the silver! No, just more tin. Are you sure there's no silver in here, guys? I'm gonna have to go mining? Okay, everybody, today's fun episode live stream, we're gonna go down here to find some silver. Hopefully. Maybe. I'm not sure. It'd be nice. We do have this shovel now. Oh, wait, where's my hammer? Oh, there it is. It just looks weird. It looks more like a windshield wiper. Alright, we're gonna windshield wiper our way to hopefully some silver. Like so. Well, that was disappointing. That's also disappointing. Oh, there we go. You gotta right-click. Aha! What happens if I charge it up further? Ooh! Nice! And it just collects all the stuff right into our inventory. We should probably have some torches, though, because it's a bit dark down here. And granted, I could probably, like, kill anything that comes at us. I would still like to have some light, because I don't want monsters spawning under my house and then beating on the basement door. I think that's really annoying. Nobody wants that. Torches, though? Torches are cheap, and resources are plentiful right now. We should be saving up right now during the times of plenty for the times of less than plenty, but we're not thinking ahead like that. As far as I'm concerned, this machine's going to be working forever, and we're going to have infinite amount of EMC. And I'm just thinking maybe we should throw wild parties every weekend. Why not? Would you guys, if this was all real life, would you guys come to my wild parties? Like if I threw a wild party every night in this Minecraft world, would y'all all swing by? How much fun would that be? Pizza, popcorn? What are you thinking? I'm thinking heck yes to the party times. Oh, look, lava. Okay. Potentially problematic. No longer problematic. Still no silver, though. Well, let's go in this direction. Away from it all. Okay, so it doesn't collect up things that aren't cobblestone, which is a disappointment. I think that was silver, though. Did I get some of it? Can I level up this shovel? What does that do? That works, surprisingly. But maybe not so surprisingly. Alright, this is silver. That's pretty much all we needed. Let's throw down some torches. Oh, look, is that tin? And some gold. Remember when gold used to be a good find? Oh, those were the days. We were so simple back then. Lol. Right-click with the hammer. I'm guessing you said that earlier, Evil. I'm sorry, I'm not paying too close attention to the chat. But I do also appreciate it. Alright, what are some key things we need at our wild party that we're throwing? And by wild, I just mean like the attitude of the party is wild. We're not doing anything too crazy. We're pretty chill. We're nerds, alright? We're probably going to play some Risk. Do you guys enjoy Risk? I enjoy Risk. I've never lost a game of Risk. I tied a game of Risk. And me and my friend looked at each other, and he said, if we keep going, I'll beat you. And I said, no, if we keep going, I'll beat you. And then we looked at the board again, and we looked back at each other and said, if we keep going, we're going to be playing this for a long time. Because each of us had, like, we'd knocked all of our friends out at this point, and each of us had, like, half the world. And we had armies just, like, built up on all the borders. And it was like, one of us is going to win. It's going to be a long and bloody affair. And also, it will be me. So do we have silver? We got silver ingots right there. What do you know? Give me more of them, please. Silver ingots. Keep one of them down here. And so the decision was finally made that we would go ahead and just stop playing the game. It was a real good time, though. Firehog Fig! You like Risk. Good. I'm glad that you like Risk. It's a fun game. I'll tell you what, though. You can ruin friendships really, really quickly. Also, Firehog Pig, welcome to the stream. You can ruin your friendships very quickly with a game like Risk. In my own personal experience, like if you have a best bud, don't play Risk with them. Because I remember we had a friend who came to visit us once. He lived up in Dallas, and he came to spend, like, the weekend with us. And the decision was made, we were over at my friend's house, Steven's house, and the decision was made that we were going to play Risk, and I don't think he'd ever played it before. And the way that we play Risk very dirty, okay? Oh, see you later, Michelle. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you have a good night. Me and my friends play kind of dirty. We all have our phones out under the table, and we're like texting one another like, hey, alliance? Allegiance? You want to be in an alliance? You want to be in an alliance with me? And he texts the other guy, do you want to be in an alliance with me? We need to go against guy 1. And guy 1's like, hey, should we go against guy 2? And I'm like, yeah, and guy 2, we should go against guy 1. You guys should initiate the combat. I'll come in afterward. And then they fight each other down real weak. And then it turns out they had an alliance with someone else, and I have an alliance, and we all invade them, and we take their land. It's a wild time! Anyway, at the end of this, is this a diamond chest? How do I make it crystallized? I forgot how to make it a crystal chest. I forgot that's what we were doing. At the end of the game, he got up, and he was very salty. He walked out of the room, and he was like, you know, guys, I would have beaten you if... And he starts making all these excuses. I'm like, bro, it's a game, all right? Just remain calm. It's just a game. And that's what you have to remember when you play Risk, is that it is just a game. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. No matter how hard you try and how far you come, at the end of the day, it's just a silly game. Monopoly is like that, though. Please read my previous messages. Well, Michelle, I can't because... Oh, I see one where you say you are ignoring me. I'm not. I am not a spammer or troll. And that's as far back as my messages on the screen go. I believe you. I believe it's just you're doing some trolly, spammy things. Phoenix has pointed out, though, that Monopoly is like that. Nothing like giving your friend a +4 in Uno. Yeah, that's pretty bad, too. Although my nieces... Man, my nieces are bad to play with. They will do that without any ounce of regret. Or, I mean, they won't even be slightly apologetic about it. They'll slam you with the, you know, get 4, and then you skip your turn, and the next one switches it back, and then you get another 4. Oh, it's so bad. Anyway, Monopoly does the same thing. You're absolutely right. I've had many friendships, not ended, but definitely strained, just from particular decisions made by certain parties, and how they're going to progress in the game of Monopoly. Monopoly's a fun one, though, too, where we definitely don't play by any set rules. We're going around the map, and it's like, hey, I see that you're low on money. I like to have a dedicated person playing the banker, and the banker's job is to get everyone's money. He can't necessarily win, but if everyone runs out of money, it's still fun for him. And so he's constantly, like, trying to make shady deals where it's like, oh, did you want to buy that? I mean, you don't have any money, but I'm sure I could get you some money if you're interested in maybe getting some money. We could do that if you're interested. You know, I could make you a small loan. You know, you could pay it back over time. You know, I mean, maybe tell you what, no payments for now. Not for the first 3 laps around the board, and then when you get to your 4th lap, just a small 10% interest fee. If you want to buy that land, we can make that happen for you. And so you have deals like that being made, and then you have other players with like stacks of cash. Like, listen. The deal he's making you is not worth it. I can give you $600 right now. You can buy that land. Tell you what, you want to make some extra money? I will lease the property that you have right there from you. I'll just take the revenue, and I'll give you X amount. It gets so dirty so fast, and it's so much fun. Just like many other dirty things. So much fun. And we're going to leave that sentence right where we left it. All right. We've got our crystal chest, which apparently has an EMC value. Go figure. Guess if we ever want to build another one of these. Set it right there. That'll work. All right. We're going to proudly display our collection of nanotech inside of that chest. Look at that. Perfect. And now when people come by to visit our house, they won't because this is like single player. But if they did, they'd see this proud collection of lag-inducing crystal chest tech. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And now we're going to put the dark matter in there because dang flabbit, it's time to build red matter stuff, y'all. Is that one word? It's not. Red matter's 2 words. Good to know. Howdy, Rees. How have you been? Our name is Folks, and welcome back to Tekkit Classic. Thank you. Thank you, Spent Barn. What a strange twist. What a reversal of things. Wow. Madness. All right. So we've got the red matter gear here is where we're going to go to next. Boots. Greaves. Helmet. Red matter armor. Should we take a nap? We should probably take a nap. No! I clicked out of the stream for a minute. Oh, James, you've missed... I can't believe you missed the story I just told about my most embarrassing moment in high school. I'm not going to tell it again, man. That's kind of like a one-time dealio. Alright, we've got another 11 pieces of red matter. Do y'all think we'll need more than a... Oh, we can't even get a whole stack of this stuff. It's so expensive. That's fine. That's no big deal. Wait, did you get cooling for Tilly yet? I have not. No. No, that's still up there. Tilly has been running pretty good, though. She's handled... I mean, she hasn't been able to do the new Tekkit Classic stuff. The new Tekkit Classic... What is it called? Hey, folks! What is it called? Origins. That's what it's called. Cannot run that. Cannot run that at all. However... It's able to run, I mean, you're looking right now, it's running Tekkit Classic just fine. And I've recorded some Assassin's Creed that'll be coming out tomorrow. It's currently rendering in the other room. And that turned out just fine. She ran 60 FPS perfectly outside of cities. When you get into cities, though, I mean, that's mostly a graphics thing. When you get into cities where there's a lot of NPCs, it does drop to around 30 or 40 FPS, but it's a smooth 30. I turned on VSync, so when it drops below 60, it locks into that 30, and... It's not as good as 60, but it's still perfectly fluid. You know, it's not jittery. There's no screen tearing. she's doing what she can with what she's got. I've been trying to figure out where we're going to go next with her, though, like what the next stage is. I was going to upgrade her to a new platform, but I'm thinking for like 250, I might be... Oh, Evil, didn't we tell you the specs on the last episode? She's not great. We'll put it like that. But I can go pretty cheap. Like, if I want to go in full cheap, I can buy into, like, an older model Intel platform and, you know, just try to reuse some of the stuff that I've already got. So I was thinking about getting, like, a 4790K because it's a Haswell chip. It's the Enthusiast chip. It's Devil's Canyon. I can get that for a pretty good price on eBay right now. And then I can reuse the DDR3 RAM that I've got. And a board will be pretty cheap. And you can overclock those things to unbelievable levels. And for like $250, $300, I can have a new board and a new CPU that'll be well above what we have right now. And it'll be a lot cheaper than trying to buy into a new platform. I mean, I would rather buy into Ryzen because Ryzen, the AM4 socket's going to be supported for the next, you know, up to 2020. So we could potentially upgrade it multiple times before we'd have to get a new board. But that's like significantly more expensive than just buying used cheap stuff on eBay and making it happen. And plus, you know, the thing about Tilly is just for gaming. There's no capturing being done on Tilly. All the capturing is being done on CaptureBot, which is what I renamed the PC from because it was like gaming terminal. And I was like, well, you're not a gaming terminal anymore, are you? So, yeah, there we go. We got our red matter armor now. We are invincible! And we can convert all of our... can we convert the tools? We can. Well, in that case, give me back my red matter, dang flobbit. And you're going to need that. We're down to 34 pieces, though. We're burning through this stuff really, really fast. She does have an A8 6600K. The GPU is just the 1080 Ti. I pulled it out of the gaming rig and stuck it into Tilly. And if you're thinking to yourself, well, isn't that throttling? Yes. Actually, I was surprised to see that when playing Assassin's Creed Origins, the CPU was not holding back the GPU. In fact, what we saw was that the GPU did occasionally reach like its full 100% utilization. And I'm assuming that's due mostly to... There we go. That's due mostly to those wide open areas where the CPU isn't having to render a whole bunch of NPCs and stuff. Therefore, it's not having to... Not necessarily render. Obviously, the graphics is doing that. But it's not having to track a whole bunch of NPCs and have them walk around and interact with each other. The CPU kind of cools down a bit and just kind of relaxes when you're in these wide open swaths of land. And, I was just checking if the GPU is now... Yeah, it is now in Tilly, yes. Yes, indeed. When you get into these wide swaths of land where the CPU is doing less processing on all the different entities, the GPU can ramp up to full speed, and it looks really cool. The game is really nice looking. But that was a lot of words, most of which were unnecessary, to say that the 1080 Ti is inside of Tilly. And there's currently a 960 inside of the capture computer, because that's what I had to put it. I'd have to have a GPU in there to drive like the multiple displays that we have. Actually, I think it goes like this. Yeah, I'm remembering all of these from Tekkit Legends, surprisingly. Didn't think I had it in me. This one I don't remember. Is it something like that? Yeah, it is. Okay. Red matter sword. And then the final step in this process is going to be to get those other two tools that we had. I guess we're not putting our dark matter armor inside of that chest because we are currently upgrading it. You only need like 10 dark matter. More like 10 dark lighter. If you guys have ever seen like old Star Wars stuff, that's a thing. Dark lighter. Biggs dark lighter. Is that Biggs' last name? Is that canonically his last name? Because they don't say it in the movie. They don't say Biggs dark lighter. That is his name in the script. We've used a lot of red matter, everybody. Cool. All right, we're now on top of the world. Aside from like the other stuff, like the Infernal and all of that other things, like the Abyss. If you type in Abyss, what are we gonna get? That's not how you spell Abyss. It's A-B-Y. There it is. A-B-Y. After the Battle of Yavin. Star Wars. I can make it all about Star Wars. So I guess what happens is, hey, Hockey Boy! And Bullduck is also here. How are you doing? But Hockey Boy, welcome. How are you and your girlfriend? Also, Bullduck, I don't know. Maybe you have a girlfriend. How are you and your girlfriend? You can tell us. That's fine. So do I actually have to have a maxed out Clan Star Omega to build these things? Because that's going to be insanity. Is that our goal now? Have we found our end goal? Is to build the Abyssal / Infernal / all of the other stuff? Hey, Cody! How are you doing? Red Qatar and Morning Star. Oh, I forgot about those. The Red Qatar. is a combination of all of these tools. So it's less that we have to carry around, basically. And I'm down with that. Like, I can get into that. When are you going to make the right guitar and Morningstar? Right now, Phoenix. Right now. Hey, Hunter Gaming 888. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Are you having, like, a wonderful day? As the sun is up, is the music shining? And even if it started raining, would I still not hear this boy complaining? It's a bit of Michael Bublé there for you. Oh, man. You know what? It's almost time for some Michael Bublé Christmas album. Actually, I'll confess. I've already started singing Christmas music. The other day, for some reason, I was helping a friend install a Windows to their Mac so they could play like this old game that they played when they were a kid. And we somehow started talking about Christmas stuff. And I just started listening to All I Want for Christmas Is You by... Who sings that song? Who does sing that song? I don't even remember now. I can't remember her name. But that is the most wonderful song ever written. I could listen to it again and again and again with just pure reckless abandon. I'll just turn that on and sing and dance. Oh, I don't want a lot for Christmas. You guys are familiar with it. You know how it goes. Who sings that song? First one in the comments to tell me who sings that song is getting something. Let's see who it is. Fox G, you need to be maxed. I agree with you, Fox G. I agree with you. I don't have one, my dude. Oh, sorry. Mariah, that's it. Have y'all seen her lately? You need to go watch the All I Want for Christmas Is You. I believe it was filmed in 1993, so I was a year old. And she looks, she kind of has like that Ariana Grande thing, right? Where she's got like the eyes and the, you know what I'm talking about. Go watch that. But then also go watch her in the Justin Bieber version of that song. So it's like 20 years later, and oh boy, she's. I don't know how much she's paying to keep looking like that, but that's money well spent, Mariah Carey. You're looking good. You guys go watch that and thank me later, but don't go right now. Oh, also, fun fact: when we're done with today's stream, which we're not too far off from, because I need to go work on some things before I go to work, I'm going to release, and this is something I want to do every day at the end of these streams. I want to release the day's video at the end of the stream, because I think that would be fun. Oh, thank you for telling me that I am streaming, YouTube. I never would have guessed it. Wow. Thank you for that bit of input there. You're fantastic. All right. Today's episode of FTB Unstabled is called Crush R and Seared Furnace. I'm going to be releasing that at the end of today's stream. I just want to have it ready to go. Copy that. Boom. All right. And I'm going to set that to public as soon as we're done here. Mariah Carey, yeah. Look at that, man, we're already getting more redstone. This is so good. The thing is that we gotta max out how many Klein Star Omegas to build this stuff? Like 4 of them? I don't... Ugh, this isn't gonna be fast enough. I mean, this is pretty quick. But we're gonna have to make it even faster. I think what we're gonna have to end up doing is just building more Overclocker upgrades. And somehow finding a way to supply this thing with more power. We could build multiples of these. What we could also do is just to heck with that thing and build some more of these little power flowers. Maybe some bigger ones, though. This one here exists solely to make lava cells to generate energy. Which actually, I think we're generating enough energy right now. The problem isn't that we're not generating enough energy. But if that isn't the problem, then what is? If we put another transformer in there, could we give it like extreme voltage? And then build like a nuclear reactor to power it? And then just put all of the upgrades? Can we put 64 of these in here? Could we put 64 overclocker upgrades inside of one rotary macerator? What would happen if we did? Let's look that up real quick. While we're all here together, let's look up, see, rotary macerator. Tekkit Legends. See what we've got here. Alright. Going back to the same wiki page I believe I was on last time. Energy, output, speed, transformers, low voltage with no transformer or transformers. Back. Overclocking. Adding 1 increases the maximum RPM by 500, making the maximum RPM 10,500. With 6 overclocker upgrades. Adding a 7th overclocker upgrade will not treat 11,000 RPMs. Instead, will jump to 10,800 RPM. Then fluctuate rapidly, increasing and decreasing. I don't think that that's accurate, y'all. I do not think that that's accurate at all, based on what we're actually doing here. In the Rotary Master, you cannot produce faster than one item per tick, meaning that anything past 16 Overclocker Upgrades gains no extra benefit to the actual speed of the Rotary Master. Okay, I see. After we apply more energy, we can go up to 16 Overclocker Upgrades. So 16 seems to be the maximum we can put in here before bad things start happening. Is Phoenix leaving? Where's Phoenix going? Gotta head to school. See you later. Stay great. Have a great day. You the man. Thank you so much. A_XM2. What a username. You look like you're having some sort of a fit. I'm not sure what's happening there. What do y'all think? Should we go ahead and... the website says a maximum of 16 Overclocker Upgrades. We've got enough in here if we want to go put 16 in there. But I kind of like having the 4 in here. Alright. The stream is supposed to end in 1 minute, but let's make a few more Overclocker Upgrades, and we'll officially have the maximum that we can support inside of this machine out here. And then we'll probably call it a stream there. And I don't know what we'll do after that. I mean, obviously some refinements will have to be made to the input and the output of this stuff. Get away from me. We might just go ahead and build power flowers after that, though. Just a bunch of power flowers. Yep, there's the alarm. I set an alarm to let me know when it's 7 o'clock, so that I didn't go over the, my allotted time. But we're going over my allotted time. So I got to make 6 more of these. So I've got to make 18 coolant cells. And inside of here, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Alright, so all of these need to be converted inside of the extractor. We can do that. And like I said earlier, what we can do here is we can pull all of these overclocks into here. We should build transformers for everything in here, though, because one of the problems we're having... Was that just too many? I think the problem was that was too many. It just confused the machine. I think you can't go past 8 if you don't have a transformer, because otherwise it's just not going to receive power quickly enough, I think is how this works, maybe? End in 1 minute. I just tuned in. Well, Jampai, don't worry. We're going for a little bit longer. We're going over schedule. Okay, yeah, 8 is the... I think if you put 9 in there, it will go faster, but it'll also consume energy more quickly. And more than, like, a low voltage can supply. If we added transformers to all these machines, I think 2 to each of them, we could step it up to the high voltage stuff and just take high voltage directly out of our MFSU. Or we just put 1 in there and then remove this low voltage upgrade. And just be able to use power directly from the MFE. And things would be able to go a bit faster. But, I mean, we haven't even reached... If we had 8 for each machine and we were considering going faster, I might do that. But we currently don't. So... Gonna have to build a ton of these now. Alright, well, we've got all of the refined iron we could ever need. I think the final component is gonna be rubber. I don't see any copper cables. Oh, there's all the copper cables. Alright, then. Then, in that case, all we need is redstone. Which is not in here. What if I focused on fuels, though? Okay, no, but what if I focused on fuels, though? Aha! Redstone. Excellent. Thank you. I can't wait to get into newer versions of Tekkit where you can actually just type things in and move on with your life. That's going to be pretty good. Looking forward to that. All right. Shrek me sideways. You know what we forgot to do? We forgot to actually make those things. So to those to either side. Put all these up here. And 1 of these in the middle. And we're going to need to hit 6 of these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's so much easier to build these things when you just have an abundance of materials. Obvious statement is obvious. All right. Copper cables to the side. So we got... Make sure all of these are up there. I don't want it having to pull items that don't exist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 4. Ah, no, that's 6. Right. Haha. Right. Leave all those up there. Put all this up here. You can keep doing this, I guess. That's not hurting anything. We need to put these back in where we found them. Because that's... We got to clean up, kids watching if you're a child. Clean up everybody, everywhere. Days of Christmas in Tekkit Main confirmed. Well, Tekkit Main doesn't have the transmutation table. That's a problem. It's a real problem that none of us are really looking forward to addressing. Because there are other options, though. I was thinking Days of Christmas for Tekkit Classic Origins, but, you know, we're kind of having trouble with that pack right now. Until I can figure out a way to make Tilly run it. That might not happen. But, Alright, you. Apparently we're going to max you out now. How about that? I don't even remember how much power it was on beforehand. Whoa! Uncalled for aggression, sir. Not that it matters at this point. Days of Christmas Tekkit Legends confirmed. I wouldn't say that just yet either. It's still up in the air on what we're going to do. I love how it's still going, even though it's very convinced that it's going to go just down in speed. Like, it is fluctuating wildly. The internet said it would do that. It will stabilize, though. We've tested this before. It's going to stabilize. We're giving it high voltage. It's just got to figure out what's up. Any minute now, it's going to completely relax. Creeper. Okay, now that's a threat. They might not be able to hurt me, but they could hurt everything else. Need to build like a second wall around here. Okay, well this is not stabilizing the way that I thought that it would. The way that it has in the past. Should we take them out and add them back one at a time? Oh, what? No, it just shot up to like, well, what? Okay, well what if we did like 8? Alright, fine, none. How about that? How do you feel about them apples? How many do we have in there? 10? I think we had 10 in there. Let's just throw the 10 in. Okay, there it goes. It's stabilized. And then we're going to add another one. And then see what happens. So it's going to go up. And then we're going to add another one. Alright, stabilized. Is this the secret? We just got to add them all one at a time, otherwise everything breaks. What was your first modded Minecraft pack that you've played? WoW, I think they called it. Or now this is what you call Minecraft, something like that. I watched Simon play it once from the Oxcast, and it just looked ridiculous. And so I played it, and wouldn't you know it, it was ridiculous. It was one of the most ridiculous things I think I've ever seen. Hey guys, this isn't... Alright, that's stabilized. Power issues though, maybe? Maybe not. It was a good time though. I enjoyed playing that. I also played the earliest one on the channel would be the Yog Box. That's the earliest one I ever did on YouTube. I think there's like 7 episodes of that or something weird like that. I could go back and play that though. That was fun. Days of Christmas, the Yog Pack. How about that? Alright, so we've reached 1500 RPM. Now let me read about this again. If you surround the rotary macerator with MFSUs, surround it with MFSUs, making for the fastest power delivery method, that are fully charged, you can slowly increase the number of overclockers to 20. To 20. If we surround it with MFSUs. Making for the fastest power delivery method. You slowly increase the number to 20. Afterwards, the rotary macerator will drop to 0 RPM and seem unable to raise back up. Of course, this requires 2 transformer upgrades, reducing the amount of energy storage upgrades to just 2 stacks. Why would we increase energy storage? With slots left for transformer upgrades. When using the rotary macerator, it cannot produce faster than 1 item per tick, making anything past 16 overclocker upgrades gain no extra benefit to the actual speed of the rotary macerator. So this should balance out at 16,500. No. This issue again. Oh, you know what? No, I think it was at 15. So it's going to go to 15,500, correct? And then it's going to stabilize. Is it going to stabilize? Stabilize! Stop it! What was that? Should we even be concerned that it's jumping up and down like that? Or is that just sort of okay? Can we just walk away with it and be happy? Because it is going really quickly. Like, it's going faster now than it was before. I want it to be stable, though. I want to walk away with it at a set RPM. There it is. Alright, so apparently that's, according to this wiki page, as fast as it's going to go. Now, we've got a couple options here. We can either speed this thing up. It's going every 5 seconds. Or, the arguably better option is we just increase the amount that it's extracting to maybe 12 and see where we're standing. So, it's going to finish. Okay, so it's got 12 now. Let's see when we get to our next tick. Oh, that's almost perfect. I don't ever want it to actually stop, though, is the problem. I don't think it is. I'm keeping an eye right here. It looks like it's perfect. That looks like it's absolutely perfect. And we're extracting just the right amount out of here. Every tick. Yep, there it goes. All right, so, okay, so that's perfectly balanced. You, though, you need to go a bit faster because this machine is getting ahead of you. So you also need to tick every... We're going to set this one to every 5 seconds as well because I don't know why I'm doing it like this. I could just have set it up 1 second, but I've invested now. I want you to take out 15, though, every 5 seconds. The slower, I think we've talked about this before, the slower you have these clocks ticking, the less lag you're going to experience. Look at that number going up, though. That's madness. We might have to increase the speed on this thing. Or at least increase the extraction rate. I'm watching, though. We're seeing. We're going to see. Yeah. Okay, so it's going to have to go a bit faster. Let's get a few more of these out and tell you to extract 20, maybe, every tick. It's a balancing act here. This is a balancing act. It's back and forth. Am I the only one who thinks that the wiki likes to contradict itself? The Golden Gamer, you are not. I'm right behind you. I think it's those silly people that edit the wiki. They just go in there and they giggle about this sort of nonsense. So it's going to take 20 out, and then it puts several in. We're going to have to come back and refine this later. But we've now gone 9 minutes past when I planned on stopping the stream. Let's throw these things in there. So that's about... Apparently, according to the last paragraph of this wiki where it says, note, when using the rotary macerator, it cannot produce faster than 1 item per tick. Is that what it's doing, though? Is that what's happening over here? Does it look like it's going 1 item per tick? It certainly doesn't look like it's going 1 item per tick. I mean, it is going pretty quick, but not 1 item per tick. That's just real... Well, maybe. I don't know. That seems pretty close. We can't really go any further with that, unfortunately. The best we can do now is maybe put some like energy storage upgrades in there so we're not so reliant on the MFSU. Maybe we can build, and I don't really want to build another one though, because that's a lot of machines we have to build and a lot of finagling we have to do to get all working correctly. It doesn't look like it's maintaining power either. It looks like it's slowly dropping over time, which is a bit of an annoyance. Hey, MLG Cringe 101, how are you? Welcome to the stream. We might just go ahead and build power flowers. Because if the end goal is to get the equivalent of gem armor, the name of which I've forgotten, you know, the abyssal stuff and all that, we're going to need a lot of EMC because we got to max out a bunch of Klein stars, allegedly. So I don't know. We'll have to see about that. How the filter pull a stack into the macerator and then excess to the second condenser. I mean, we could do that as well, but the problem is getting the extraction out. I don't think this thing can extract fast enough. Because if you look, it's just barely getting that out. We'd have to put like a second clock in here. And there's no benefit to it, though. It's going as fast as it can. So, really, we're doing just fine. And this looks like it's mostly stable. Might have to come back and adjust it again in the future. But for the most part, it's stable. And we're getting a steady flow of blaze rods over to here. We'll have to come back to this. We'll have to inspect it later. In tomorrow's episode and see how it's going. As I was saying, though, we're going to go ahead and release today's video. And so, again, this is a new episode of FTB Unstable, which is sort of like a story-based roleplay in FTB that I'm doing. And it is now live on the channel. Oh, you know what? We got to add a message to it to tweet out. Hashtag Minecraft. Hashtag... Yeah, FTB... Hashtag unstable, I guess. All the hashtags in which Rees builds a super... What are we going to call it? Super awesome hammer. That's like a gross simplification. We build a cool hammer. We build a tool for... Or not a tool forge. I need to add that into the thing as well. Tool forge. Tool forge. We build a massive furnace. It's a pretty good episode, I gotta say. I'm a big fan of it. And it's published. It's live now. You can go watch that on the channel. And I'm going to include a link down here in the comments. Check out the latest video. Or vidi is what I almost just typed. Exclamation mark, paste. Boom. And with that, thank you folks for watching. Again, we're thankful today for Caffeine for making all of this possible. God bless all y'all. See you later. Bye. Oh, Shrek, that's the wrong button. There we go. Okay. It's done now, guys. Y'all can go. Oh, also, if you're wondering, it's still trying to send that message with the link to it. Maybe I should have sent that before ending the stream. Has it gone yet? Oh, no, yeah, it's out. Okay, yeah, it's sent. Okay, cool. Okay, now we're done.